This is the Oculus Quest 2. In this video, I'm going to share my first impressions since using this device since Boxing Day 2021. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed, and if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I'm Ryan, and this is the Elevate Project, helping professionals like you working from home with home office tech and to be more confident and engaging delivering online presentations. This is the first video in a series of videos for the Oculus Quest 2 for productivity working from home. So for those of you that have never heard of the Oculus Quest 2, this is a standalone virtual reality headset made and owned by Facebook, now Meta. What is nice about a standalone device, unlike most of the other VR headsets on the market, this does not need a PC or Mac to use, and has a built-in operating system with its own app store with a good variety of apps for games, fitness, productivity, and more. And they're all specifically for the Oculus Quest series, and growing rapidly in popularity. That being said, the operating system is built on Android, so there are different ways to get even more apps and additional things you can do to the device to enhance your experience. For now, I won't really go into that in this video, and I might talk about it more later in the series. If those are things you are looking to see, let me know in the comments below. So this is the Oculus Quest 2 128 gigabyte version. The packaging that it comes in is nice, secure, and has kept all the contents in amazing condition. Of course, it comes with the Oculus Quest 2 with a stretchable head strap. And as you can see, I replaced it, and we'll talk about that later. It comes with 2 touch controllers and wrist wraps to help ensure the controller doesn't go flying in an immersed gaming experience. It comes with a spacer if you wear glasses, and what is really cool, it comes with a silicone cover, which makes it easier to clean if you sweat or you share your Oculus Quest 2 with a friend or family member. Lastly, it does come with a USB-C cable and charging brick. Obviously, I've been using this for a while, so if you purchase this product, it will be in better condition than what you can see on camera. Now, my first impressions on the hardware is that it seems durable and the controllers feel comfortable, intuitive, and easy to use. The actual headset has 4 distinct cameras on the outside, which is used for tracking the controllers and the area around you in the real world. Now, the face cover comes off very easily, so you can add the spacer and the silicone cover when needed. The face cover has a foam material to make it a little bit more comfortable while wearing it on your face. In the inside of the headset is the lenses. The lenses are adjustable to 3 different IPD settings. IPD stands for interpupillary distance, basically the distance between your pupils. With the right adjustment, you will have a clearer view in VR. The IPD settings are 1, 2, and 3. Setting number 1 is the narrowest distance at 58 millimeters, and setting 2 is 63 millimeters, and setting 3 is 68 millimeters. Now, there are different ways to find out your IPD, like an app I used on my iPhone called iMeasure. Honestly, try the settings out and see which is most clear for you. If you still find it blurry, you can gently move the settings and the headset will allow you to hold in place in the middle of each setting. For me, that is what I had to do as my IPD was measured around 66.7 millimeters and have my headset between 2 and 3. When putting it on, it is pretty easy and the included head strap is a little tight when it's brand new and feels like your head is being squeezed. Because it is elastic, it will take some time for the head strap to wear in and be more comfortable. For me, it was about 10 days using it every single day. So I did find a sweet spot that made the headset feel comfortable. I have other people using the headset at home, mainly my kids, so I did purchase the Oculus branded Elite strap. I won't go into it much in detail right now, but I will say it makes it easier to put it on and off and adjust to different people versus the original strap. The headset itself isn't that heavy. overall, which tips the scale at just over 500 grams. When putting it on, at first you notice the weight and nothing you can't handle. After 5 to 10 minutes, you notice it is front heavy with no counterweight to help with that noticeable imbalance over time. After 30 to 40 days using it, I don't notice it as much anymore. Now, when you're turning it on, this is the side button that turns it on and off. And even out of the box, I did have about an 80% charge, which was sufficient to set up the device. You might have to charge it for a little bit before setting it up if the battery is low or won't turn on out of the box, which I strongly suggest before setting up your device. So outside of the hardware, the first big issue is needing a Facebook account. Okay, so I can look at this from both sides. Yes, Facebook does have a history of privacy issues. And on the other hand, regardless if you have a Sony PlayStation or Microsoft Xbox or Nintendo system, you do need to create an account with some personal information. The Oculus Quest 2, primarily that's used for gaming, happens to own Oculus, and I think is going to be rebranded as Meta Quest if it hasn't already by the time you watch this. You will have to have an active Facebook account that is in good standing. So, if you try to make a dummy account, you might find your Oculus Quest 2 locked down and unusable. Something that I've heard and read about and nothing I've experienced, and I didn't really want to risk that, so I did use my own personal Facebook account that I haven't used in a long time. One of the first things that you do when setting up the Oculus Quest 2 is setting up a Guardian. This is to create a boundary, which when you reach the boundary, the outside cameras allows you to see what is in front of you, which is a mode called pass-through. That being said, it was fairly easy to set up. Oculus has an app for a mobile device, like my iPhone, to configure a few more things to access all the features and get the best experience. And depending when you get your device, there might be a software update that will add some extra time to set up. For me, the overall setup, including setting up the app on my iPhone, was less than 15 minutes, and I was online and off to the metaverse. Without feature dumping this product, you can go to the Oculus Quest official site to review all the specific details. For someone like me that is new to VR, especially hands-on, I was fairly impressed by the clarity and literally took my senses to a different world. In regards to productivity, I downloaded a few free apps from the App Store: Immersed, Horizon Workspaces, vSpatial, and Spatial. These are the main productivity apps I'll be going over in the video series. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you are notified when I drop those videos. I will also create a playlist you can follow in the description below. So I have used the Oculus Quest 2 since Boxing Day of 2021, and this is my first 30 to 40 days impressions. I feel like I'm in the honeymoon phase. The hardware is affordable compared to other VR headsets and specialized productivity headsets. And this is a standalone device, so I can use this anywhere and not have to be physically tethered into a PC or Mac to use it. Of course, I have downloaded more than productivity apps. I downloaded a lot of games, more than I thought I would, and some fitness apps and entertainment apps to view movies, TV shows, Plex, and YouTube as well, which I will cover later in the series. I have to say, I've been using this device almost every single day, and some days I have to charge it multiple times in my testing. So that is something I haven't talked about yet, is battery life. Depending on what you're doing, you get about 90 to 120 minutes of playtime, and that is what I have been averaging. I do have a Mophie juice pack that I have tried to extend my play. I have also plugged it into my Mac Mini while using the productivity apps, and I've had no issues. For me, I am not a gamer, so the battery life is a non-issue for me. Like I said earlier, when I'm sitting down, using this as a productivity tool, simply plugging it into a free USB port, I don't have to worry about power at all. I will tell you that when this VR headset takes you to a different world, you do get reminded fairly quickly that you are still tethered to the real world when you hit things around you. Even with the Guardian on with some different games, when you run, jump, or swing your arms, be careful. So overall, my first impressions are positive. If you found value in this video, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. If you have the Oculus Quest 2 or thinking about getting one, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you like content like this one, consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you are notified when I upload a new video. Be safe, stay awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one.